नवीन जी जरा झांसी मैडम भी हैं, उन्हें भी को होस्ट बना दीजिए।
श्योर मैम।
डॉक्टर देवेंद्र, आई एम प्रमोटिंग यू एज अ पैनलिस्ट। Teacher in the attendees, please raise your hand. We'll make you a panelist. Only teachers. नवीन जी, झांसी मैडम को को होस्ट बना दीजिए। एक कुमार ध्रुवम नाम से। डॉक्टर ध्रुव, आप हैं हिंदी डिपार्टमेंट से?
जी मैम, मैं डॉक्टर ध्रुव कुमार, हिंदी डिपार्टमेंट। जी मैम।
ठीक है, ठीक है। एस कौन है? इस नाम से किसी ने ज्वाइन किया है? If you are not a faculty, please lower your hand. Dr. Tanuja, I'm promoting you as a panelist. Any teacher in attendees, please raise your hand. We'll make you a panelist. फैकल्टी नाम से किसने ज्वाइन किया है? Anya, which department you are from? Are you faculty? Anya? Who has joined us with the name faculty?
Good afternoon, ma'am. This is Lakshmi Reddy.
Okay, Lakshmi Reddy.
If you have
If
Department
you will
of
not write your name, then how will we come to
Oh.
know there are so many participants?
Ma'am, sorry, ma'am, because I am in ICT lab. Last time my internet was not stable, so that is the reason I am in ICT lab right now.
Okay, okay.
And also, I am behalf of Dr. Durgesh Kumar. He is out of station, so I am taking orientation for behalf of him.
Okay. Football Science Department, right?
Yes, ma'am. Can I, if it is per time permits, can I start it now?
No. Let me just start and then I will invite one by one. Then you can do.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
When the turn of the political science will come, then you can do.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Madam, this is Dr. Amdera from Commerce Department.
Okay. Okay, so let us begin. Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of IQAC Sri Venkateshwara College, I extend a very warm welcome to all the faculty members and the first semester students present in the meeting. To facilitate the students to make informed choices regarding VAC courses, IQAC Sri Venkateshwara College is organizing this orientation program for all the first semester students for introducing value addition courses offered by various departments of the college. In pursuance of the objectives outlined in the National Education Policy 2020, the value addition courses seek to fulfill the mandate of providing holistic education to the students. The value addition courses will introduce students to the rich heritage of the nation as well as to important social concerns of the current times, helping them to make connections between what they learn and how they live. Designed to ignite the intellectual curiosity of the learners, the value addition courses will inspire and guide you in your journey of personal and professional development, making you thoughtful, well-rounded, and creative individuals with a sense of service and responsibility towards the nation. A student who pursues any undergraduate program in the college is offered with a pool of value addition courses from which he or she has to choose one to study in the first semester. University of Delhi has listed 24 VAC courses, out of which the college is offering 12 VAC courses in the first semester. Let me just share my screen. I will show you the notification regarding VAC registration. I hope my screen is visible.
Yes,
ma'am. So this is the notification regarding VAC registration. It is uploaded on the college website. Here, it has the link to the form which you need to fill to give your VAC preferences. The same form will collect your SEC preferences for the first semester as well. So I would suggest that you attend today's orientation program for VAC courses and tomorrow's orientation program regarding SEC courses, and then only fill up this form. If you go down and read the important notes here, in the note number 2, you may view the list of all 24 VACs here. Here is a link given. When you click on this link, it will take you to the University of Delhi website. Here, you will see this notification on the website. This is regarding VAC courses. This has the list of all 24 courses. listed by the University of Delhi as value addition courses. And also the syllabus for each and every course. So you can go through the list and the syllabus one by one. You attend this orientation program, get to know about a brief description of the papers, and then make up your choices. In case you wish to choose one of the VACs not being offered by the college, you shall be required to attend classes of that particular VAC at one of the cluster colleges offering that paper in order to study the same. In that case, you can choose none of the above option in the VAC drop-down list of the form. And you may write an email to the nodal officer, South Cluster College. The email address is given here in the notification itself. Last date to write the email is 31st of August. You provide the name of the VAC you wish to study, which is not being offered by the college, along with your details. Last date to fill up this form is 31st of August, and last date to apply for any cluster college is 31st of August. If you wish to study a paper not being offered by the college, then we will look for that paper in the cluster colleges. There are 23 cluster colleges in the South cluster. We will see which college is offering that paper, and that college will be allocated to you. You have to go to that college to study that paper. Okay, so let us start with the paper-wise presentation. First, I invite my senior colleague from Biochemistry department. She'll be briefing us about the paper Ayurveda and Nutrition.
Good morning, good afternoon, everybody. I'll just share my screen. I am Dr. Nandita. I am from Biochemistry department, and I am going to brief you about the VAC course which we are offering, which is Ayurveda and Nutrition. Okay, as Deepti ma'am already said, these VAC courses are aimed to give you a direction which you can use for your personal life as well as your professional life. And what better way to learn about what you need to do rather than what you should eat? Because as the adage goes, we are what we eat. Can you see what I'm doing here? Okay, so we are what we eat. Can you see the screen? Can everybody see the screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. So we are what we eat. And if you go by the latest studies that have been done by the National Family Health Survey, we can see that in India, we are tending towards obesity. Okay. The other thing which everybody must have seen in Corona times, that Indian population did not show that bad an effect as compared to a lot of Western cultures. And many people have attributed this to our traditional food, traditional food habits that we have. So what is it that you eat? And how often do you follow what is the traditional food habits that we have across India? I'm sure many of y'all love to eat. If you were given a choice, you would eat popcorns, donuts, pizzas, chocolates, candies. How many of y'all eat the traditional food? But what you eat is what dictates how you will be and what you will grow up to be, and what are the health conditions that can affect you later on in life. So what we see in our traditional foods, in our traditional system of Ayurveda, there's an entire segment devoted to the nutrition. How different is Ayurvedic nutrition compared to modern nutrition is something which you should learn. And if you see what Ayurveda tells us is, it is a science wherein it is telling you, it is treating you to be well, to be healthy. It doesn't treat you during an illness only. It treats you what are the daily things you should practice to be healthy and well. It also tells you how to manage your lifestyle, and particularly your dietary lifestyle. And your diet is a personalized diet, which is based on what is called as your constitution or your prakriti. And the most important thing is there are the 4 P's, which is followed in an Ayurvedic diet, which is that it is a personalized nutrition program for you. It is a preventive nutrition program that prevents you from being ill. It It is a participatory nutrition program in the sense you can change it according to your situation in terms of your mental health, your physical health, the people around you, etc., the time of the day, the season that is there. And it is a promotive health. It allows you to become better in terms of your performance, in terms of your health. So this is what Ayurveda tells you. And what are we going to teach you? We are going to teach you a little bit more of this. Let's see how it is structured. The structure of the course is, it's a 2-credit course like any other value-added course, and it follows what is called as the 1+1 pattern, wherein you have one theory class per week and you have one practical class which comprises of 2 hours. So you have 2 hours of practicals and you have 1 hour of theory. Now, what you will take away from here is that you will learn the basic concept of Ayurveda and the Ayurvedic diet. You will understand what your constitution is, and you will then be able to appreciate and understand what you should eat and what does not suit you. And also you will be able to tell the same to somebody else. Now, how do we do this? We will do it. There will be lectures, definitely, and a lot of discussions, some laboratory exercises, field visits, surveys, case studies, and presentations and teamwork. And we hope to make it a participatory activity so that all of us learn from this exercise. What will you take from here? You will appreciate the food that you eat and try and stay healthy with the food you eat so that you don't have to take any medication. You will understand the concept of what is a diet and what is a healthy diet in Ayurveda. You will understand terms like ahara, viruddhahara, pathya, dinacharya, ritucharya, and you will be able to come up with a meal plan that suits you as well as your family members and be able to implement it in your daily life. Thank you. I'll stop sharing.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Next, to introduce the VAC paper Science and Society, we have Dr. Madhu from the Department of Botany.
Ma'am, am I able to share my screen? Is it visible to everyone?
Yes, your screen is visible.
Good afternoon, one and all. Science is the greatest collective endeavor. It contributes to ensuring a longer and a healthy life. It nourishes our spirit, generates solutions for everyday life. It has a specific role for our society, which includes creating new knowledge, improving education, and of course, the quality of our lives. I'm Dr. Madhu Rana from Department of Botany. So department of ours is offering value addition course, Science and Society, since it is an attempt towards creating public understanding and engagement with science and citizen participation, since popularization of science is very much essential to equip citizens to make informed personal and professional choices. Why should you opt this course? We believe that this course will inculcate in students an appreciation for science and scientific outlook and temper. The course further aims to increase awareness about fundamental scientific concepts that play an important role in our daily life using various examples and case studies. Pedagogy in this course will largely rely on learning by inquiry, observations, experimentations, and group discussions using case studies and examples, so that students will be encouraged to understand and appreciate scientific concepts and their applications rather than solely memorizing the factual information. Dear students, this value addition course is of 2 credits that spreads across 2 unit theory and practical. So you can have a look at the scheme. Unit 1 encompasses science and technology from ancient to modern times.
Madhu, your slides are not moving.
Is it okay, ma'am?
No, it is just the first slide on screen.
Let me stop sharing and let me again share the screen. Is it moving now? Ma'am, is it moving now?
Yeah, I can see the first slide. You try
No,
moving.
I'm scrolling. It's the second slide now, theory.
No, it's not moving. I think you
Only
need
the-
to go full screen. It's not full screen.
It is full screen, ma'am. It is
Oh,
full screen.
Slideshow.
No, it is not appearing as full screen.
Is it okay now? No?
It's still the same. When you're starting screen sharing, you just choose this entire screen rather than a particular window.
Is it moving now?
नहीं अभी तो कुछ और ही आ गया.
It's your screen laptop the texting, but not the PPT.
Just a moment.
Dr. Madhu, you can send the PPT to me at my email, rajbir@svc.ac.in. I'll share it.
Is it now?
No, it is showing some other screen, not the PPT. Some image is showing here. No issues. You just tell the students as they were sharing the previous screen.
Or you can just send it to me. I'll
Yes,
share
yes,
it on my
I'll do it. Just a moment. I'm sorry for this.
Yeah, you may stop sharing.
It is not getting selected in that. Ma'am, please give me your email ID.
Rajbir@svc.ac.in. RAJBIR. Teachers in the attendees, please raise your hand. We'll make you a panelist. And
Ma'am,
it's a
please, this is
request.
your mail.
I haven't got it in my email yet. Let me just check.
Dr. Sumit, I have promoted you as a panelist. Mosmi, I have promoted you as a panelist. Dr. Anil Kumar from Physics. Please raise your hand. We'll make you a panelist.
Ma'am, we can go ahead with the next
Yes,
presentation.
yes, please. Yes.
Madhu,
Till that time, I'll try to send you, please.
Yeah, Dr. Madhu, kindly send me the PPT. It's not there in my email.
It is rajveer@svc.ac.in.
Yes, RAJBIR Rajbir @SBC.
Okay, B. Okay, I typed VIR. I'm sorry.
Fine, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, you may write the email ID in the chat. So we continue with the next presentation. It is about financial literacy. It will be offered by 3 departments: Commerce, Economics, and Statistics.
Hello, good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
This is Moshmi Mohanty from the Department of Economics. So I would like to share my screen for a brief presentation on financial literacy.
Sure, please go ahead.
I hope my screen is visible.
Yes, Mosmi. Screen is visible.
Hello, dear students. This is Moshmi Mohanty from the Department of Economics, and we are glad to offer you the course of financial literacy. This course will make you familiar with different aspects of financial literacy, like the savings, investment, taxation, as well as insurance. And not only this, but you will also get to understand the relevance and process of financial planning, both on the personal as well as the professional basis of financial planning. And you will also be able to promote financial well-being at individual level. The learning outcomes that you will have from this subject are that you will develop some proficiency for personal as well as financial planning in the family level and apply the concept of investment planning. You will develop an ability to analyze banking as well as insurance products, and there is also a section for personal tax planning. This is the syllabus that you are able to see on your screen. The first unit consists of financial planning and financial products, where you will be given a brief introduction to saving, time value of money, and as well as you will be taught about the management of spending and financial discipline. The second unit consists of banking and digital payment, where you will be given introduction about banking products and services, digitization of financial transactions, where you will get knowledge about the working of debit cards, the credit cards, net banking, UPI, digital wallets, so on and so forth. Under the third unit, you will be taught about the investment planning and management, where you will get to know several ideas about the investment opportunity and financial products, insurance planning, both the life and the non-life insurance, including medical insurance schemes. And the fourth and the last unit is the personal tax, that consists of the basic tax structure in the Indian economy and aspects of personal tax planning, along with exemptions and deductions for individuals, and some knowledge about the e-filing procedures. So this is the learning outcomes, which I have already told during the beginning of my presentation, but still I'll just give you a brief idea that you will get familiar with different aspects of financial literacy. You will develop understanding of financial planning and analyze the banking and the insurance products. The course is about 2 credits, 1 lecture and 1 practical, and it will also include some numerical solvings inside the classroom, and you will also be getting a hands-on experience on various practical aspects of financial planning, ranging from planning a financial budget to the intricate aspects of taxation. So I hope I am clear on my subject, and for any further query, you can contact me, and my email ID and phone number is there on the screen. Please note it down for any further query.
I will be teaching, and from Commerce Department, I think Dr. Devendra is with us for the same paper. Do you want to add something to this, Dr. Devendra and Dr. Tanuja?
Hello, everyone. Myself, Dr. Tanja Srivastava from Department of Statistics. No, ma'am, it's all. I don't want to add anything in it. Thank you.
Dr. Rajveer, are we ready with the PPTs of Dr. Madhu?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. We can come back to this. Please share the screen.
Shall I start now?
Yes.
So my extreme apologies for the interruption. So Department of Botany is offering Science and Society as the value addition course as an attempt, as an endeavor towards creating public understanding and citizen participation so that we can equip citizens to make informed personal and professional choices. Next, please. Why should you opt for this course? We have a strong belief that this course will definitely inculcate in students an appreciation for science and scientific outlook. The course would be aiming to increase awareness about fundamental scientific concepts that play an important role in our daily lives. The pedagogy in this course will largely rely on learning by observations, experimentations, group discussions using case studies so that students will be encouraged to understand and appreciate the scientific concepts and their applications rather than merely memorizing the factual information. Next, please. Dear students, this value addition course is, I was telling you, it is a true 2-credit course that spreads across 2 unit theory and a few interesting practicals. So have a look at the scheme. Unit 1 encompasses science and technology from ancient to modern times. Water harvesting practices and agricultural based concepts would be covered under the traditional practices, while as public health, food security, etc. would be taken care of under science and technology in modern times. While as unit 2 largely pertains to practical portion, wherein students would document plants as well as animal diversity of the campus. They will be made to visit few science laboratories, museums, biodiversity parks, where they will practically experience the scientific principles and implementations thereof. Next, please. So this is the practical portion. It essentially encompasses what I had discussed you in unit 2. Plus, we have some additional experiments. This is a list of those experiments, and we are supposed to perform minimum 4. Next, please. Dear students, if you opt this interdisciplinary course, we are quite sure that it would provide you with the basic exposure to scientific methods, technologies, and developments that have played a very significant role in the evolution of human society from ancient to modern times. Students would also be made aware of the scientific rationale of technological developments that would enable them to make informed decisions about their potential impact on society. The significance of this course would be studying the relationship between science, technology, society, and which is very important owing to the fact that it would definitely help us to understand how scientific and technological advancements influence our daily lives, our communities, and the world at large. By examining the social, political, and ethical implications of scientific and technological developments, we can make informed decisions about how to use these tools to improve our lives and address societal changes. Additionally, using the social context in which scientific and technological advancements occur can help us identify and address issues of equity and assess, ensuring that these tools benefit all the members of society and not just a privileged ones. So once again, Department of Botany encourages students to opt this course so that career in science can bring you opportunities, not only for the luxury to earning, but to serve your society as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Madhu. Next presentation is about the paper Digital Empowerment. It is being offered by 2 departments, Physics and Electronics. From Physics department, we have Dr. Anil with us. He'll be briefing us about the paper.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Can you hear me, ma'am?
Yes.
1 minute.
And from Electronics department, we have Dr. Neeru Kumar with us.
Sorry, ma'am. As of now, can you hear me now?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. My screen is visible to all of you?
Yes, your screen is visible.
Hello?
Yes, your screen is visible.
Hello.
Dr. Anil.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Please check the volume of your laptop.
Can you hear? Can,
Your voice is breaking.
hello. Hello. Audible? नहीं ये थोड़ा इंटरनेट
Dr. Anil. I think there is some network issue with him. Is there anyone else who can talk about this paper, digital empowerment? Okay, I move on to the next presentation. We'll invite him again. Next is about the VAC paper, Emotional Intelligence. It is being offered by Department of English and Zoology. From Department of English, we have Dr. Ritika Singh with us.
Hi everyone, good afternoon. I'm Dr. Ritika Singh and on behalf of the Department of English. And let me start off by welcoming you all to this exciting journey called college life. Now, in the last few days, you must have gone through a range of emotions. Of course, there's happiness, there must be excitement, but also a little bit of anxiety. So this paper called Emotional Intelligence is meant to discuss things that we usually, don't talk about, which is emotions. So let me just start by sharing my screen. Give me a second, please. Is it visible? Is my screen visible?
Not yet started.
All right. Try again. Is it visible now?
Yes, it is.
Yes. So emotional intelligence. The course works with the premise that we feel, therefore we are. So we're all thinking, feeling beings in the world. We will start off by talking about what is an emotion, like how do we understand emotions, how do we read emotions in ourselves and others, and then ultimately what is the relationship between the brain and the body. Basically, like if I'm feeling fear, do I tremble because I feel fear, or because I feel fear therefore I tremble? So what is the relationship between the mind and the body? And of course, moving on to emotions in everyday life and also professional life. And also we'll be talking about what is emotional illiteracy, like what happens when we don't read or manage our emotions properly. Now the basic question is, how does emotional intelligence really help? There's something called EQ, right, which goes hand in hand with IQ. So emotional intelligence will help you in self-mastery and control. It will help you better your social skills, like you will have better interpersonal relationships, and also you will have a better relationship with your own self because you'll understand yourself better. It will also help you if you go down further to, to take upon yourself positions of leadership. So, you will face disputes, you will work with others. So how do you go about doing all that? And you will, as human beings, we face stressful situations all the time. So how do you handle stress? How do you handle anxiety and things like depression and all the negativity that we have to also cope up with? Now, there are emotive situations that we face in our everyday life. So what do we do then and how do we cope with them? That is the purpose of the course. Moving on to the practical component. Now, this is a VAC course. VAC courses have a practical component. So, what all will we be covering in the practical part? First is that we will try and understand, name, label emotions. Then we will move on to certain practices that will help you to grade pressure, like stress, depression, anxiety. How do you deal with triggers? And then we will move on to looking at some useful techniques such as mindfulness, meditation, breathing exercise, and how they can help you deal with your emotions better. And lastly, we will be talking about how do you language emotions. If you're feeling something, how do you take words or take language and put it in words to convey it in a better way to others. Now, Oscar Wilde,
your screen is not moving.
Yeah, Ritika, your slides are not moving.
Slide is not moving.
Can you share again? Like, can you stop sharing and start sharing again?
All right, I'll do that. 1 second. Is it visible now?
Yeah, now it's okay. Now it's visible.
Right. So this was slide number 3. Was this visible earlier?
No, only the
Okay.
first slide is there. Yeah.
All right, I'll just very quickly, I'll not repeat the point, but I'll just take you through the slides one. So we looked at how we're going to understand emotions. Then we moved on to talking about how emotional intelligence will help you in your inter, and professional relationships. And then I spoke about the practical component of the course, which are these 4 things: techniques, self-management, expression, and language. And then ultimately, I was talking about Oscar Wilde, who says that I don't want to be at the mercy of my emotions. I want to use them, to enjoy them, and to dominate them. But how do you do that? That's exactly what we're going to discuss in this course. My email ID is mentioned here in case you need to reach out to me. And I look forward to interacting with you all. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Ritika. In addition to English Department of Zoology is also offering the same paper. We have Dr. Sumit Raj with us from Zoology Department. Dr. Sumit, would you like to add something to it?
Yes, ma'am. Just a few words. I want to share my screen. So ma'am have told most of the things. So I'll just add a few research which has been done on emotional intelligence. Am I audible to all?
Yes, Dr. Sumit.
So there are a lot of research that is what is the importance of the emotional intelligence. So there are a lot of big corporate companies which have hired CEOs for their expertise, but they have fired them for the lack of emotional intelligence. And it is observed that it is a 40 years study at UC Berkeley that reported that emotional intelligence is nearly 4 times more powerful than intelligence quotient in predicting success. Who are stable in their emotional intelligence, they are more successful. An internal study in PepsiCo revealed that high emotional intelligence level outperformed annual targets by 15 to 20%. And according to the study by Motorola on SHRM, 93% of the employees at Motorola plant became more productive after adopting emotional intelligence program for stress relief. Similarly, there are a lot of studies. Then the World Economic Forum have told that emotional intelligence will be the job skills from 2020. it is really important for us. So in emotional intelligence, we are talking about the intrapersonal skill and interpersonal skill. That is, the syllabus constitutes of 4 units. That is self-awareness, social awareness, self-management, and relationship management. So basically, there are a lot of characters that is acquired, that is knowledge based through this emotional intelligence. So there are a lot of differences between the people with high emotional intelligence and low emotional intelligence. That is, we will be dealing with the time, and different kinds of emotions that come across us. We will be dealing with those emotions and how to use them for our own benefits with this in this program. So after completing the emotional intelligence skill, you will be feeling better decision making, in decreased occupational stress, reduced in a corporate world, there are reduced staff turnover that is observed, increased personal well-being, increased leadership ability, and increased team performance. So there are a lot of things. This is all about that how to gelling in the society and how to control your emotions as well as the peoples who are around you. So it is very, very beneficial, and it improves your logical reasoning, analytical thinking towards the problem, and to get the solution out of it. So we will be, you will feel more motivated and empathy towards the other and increase social skills. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Sumit. Students, attendance and feedback form link is shared in the chat box. Kindly fill that form. Okay, coming back to the paper, Digital Empowerment. Dr. Anil has joined us again. Can you hear us now, Dr. Anil?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you. Can you hear me, madam?
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
your screen is
Yeah,
visible.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Anil Kumar, and value-added course here, digital empowerment was offered by 2 departments, electronics and physics, and the course is totally practical based, and the course objectives are it is to learn about the understand and learn about the digital world, and as well as digital communication. Most of them are highly useful for our motivation and aim is to collaborate with the cyberspace and to learn and make some awareness about total entire digital world. So the motivation is mainly to make awareness about than expert.
Dr. Anil, your voice is breaking. You're not audible now. Dr. Anil, you are not audible now. I think there is some network. I request to some other teacher be ready with the presentation. I think there is some issue with Dr. Anil. Okay, now I move forward, and next presentation is about the VAC course Bharatiya Bhakti, Parampara aur Manav Mulya. It is being offered by Department of Hindi. Do we have Dr. Dhruv with us?
I think
He is joining as a panelist. Can you hear us?
मैम
आपकी आवाज ब्रेक हो रही है तो
अभी आ रहे हैं क्या मैम?
हाँ जी, आ रही है आपकी आवाज।
आप सभी को नमस्कार। किसी कारण से मुझे बाहर रहना पड़ रहा है तो मैं यहाँ से अपनी प्रेजेंटेशन को कर चाहूंगा। से है भारतीय भक्ति परंपरा और मानव मूल्य। दोस्तों, जितने भी कोर्सेज अभी आप देख रहे हैं या जितने भी कोर्सेज इसके पहले आप लोगों ने ऑप्ट किए हैं, वो सभी आप लोगों की जीवन तरक्की के लिए, आपके जीवन में विकास के लिए, डेवलपमेंट के लिए बहुत जरूरत है, उनकी बहुत जरूरत है। इसमें से आप लोग आगे चल कर के डॉक्टर बनेंगे, इंजीनियर बनेंगे, ब्यूरोक्रेट बनेंगे, साइंटिस्ट बनेंगे और तरह तरह के ऑप्शंस आप लोगों के पास खुले हैं। लेकिन भारतीय भक्ति परंपरा और मानव मूल्य आपको की ओर ले जाती है और वो है मानव बनाने की राह। आप लोगों ने कबीरदास, तुलसीदास, संत नामदेव, संत शंकर देव, अब तक 12वीं क्लास तक अनेक आप लोगों ने सुने होंगे। लेकिन इन सभी लोगों में एक बात कॉमन रही है, आप लोगों ने कभी गौर किया है? वो बात यह है कि भक्तकाल के इन कवियों ने पहली बार ईश्वर को लाकर के जमीन पर उतार दिया। ईश्वर को कहा कि हो तुम कहीं के ईश्वर, लेकिन हमारे यहाँ तुम हमारे आंगन में खेलने वाले बच्चे बनोगे, हमारे साथ रहने वाले हमारे सखा बनोगे, हमारे पति बनोगे, हमारे मित्र बनोगे। साथ ही इन कवियों ने धरती पर रहने वाले इंसानों को उनके गुणों के आधार पर, उनके कर्मों के आधार पर उनको ईश्वर बनाने, ईश्वर तक का दर्जा प्रदान करवाया। कहना मैं जो चाह रहा हूँ दोस्तों, आप लोग आगे जीवन में कुछ भी करेंगे, किसी भी फील्ड में जाएंगे, किसी भी बिजनेस में जाएंगे, लेकिन जो सबसे जरूरी आज के समय में हो गई है, मतलब जो सबसे पहले हम लोगों को बनना जरूरी है, वो है इंसान बनना। भक्ति काव्य परंपरा में हम इन संतों, इन कवियों, इन महापुरुषों के साथ साथ जो पढ़ेंगे, राम के बारे में पढ़ेंगे, कृष्ण के बारे में पढ़ेंगे, इसलिए नहीं कि वो लोग भगवान थे, किसी खास कुल से मतलब ताल्लुक रखते थे, बल्कि इसलिए क्योंकि उन लोगों के भीतर इंसानियत के, मानवता के उन सभी गुणों का समावेश था जिनकी हमको आज सर्वाधिक जरूरत है। आप लोगों ने अभी देखा, जितने भी लोग प्रेजेंट कर रहे हैं, ऊपर से वो कुछ भी कोर्स पढ़ा रहे हैं, लेकिन उनके भीतर भी भक्ति भावना विद्यमान है। अभी मधु मैम का थोड़ी देर के लिए स्क्रीन इंटरप्ट हुआ था और आपने स्क्रीन पे क्या लिखा देखा कि राम से बड़ा राम का नाम। यानी जो भी कोर्स आपको प्रोवाइड किए जा रहे हैं बच्चों, उनमें कुछ हो ना हो, लेकिन उसमें एक भक्ति भाव आप लोगों को जरूर दिखाई देगा, जो कि मानवता के लिए अनिवार्य है। आज हम चांद पे पहुंच रहे हैं, कल को मंगल पे पहुंचेंगे। क्वांटम फिजिक्स, आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस, इनमें हम बहुत आगे बढ़ रहे हैं, लेकिन हमारे मानव बच्चों धीरे धीरे कहीं खोती जा रही है। हमको उसको लाने के लिए, हमको एक अच्छा मानव बनने के लिए मैं जरूर चाहूंगा कि लोग ये कोर्स ऑप्ट करें, न केवल मानव बनने के लिए बल्कि एक अच्छे नंबर लाने के लिए भी। आप लोगों के लिए यह जो वह कोर्स है भारतीय भक्ति वाला, यह बड़ा लाभदायी होगा। इसके 4 कुछ पर्टिकुलर्स हैं, जैसे इंटरनल असेसमेंट हो गए, जैसे इसमें प्रैक्टिकल का कुछ कंपोनेंट जो एग्जामिनेशन या वाइवा होंगे, वो सब है ही है। लगभग 20 नंबर के सभी बटे हुए हैं। ये सब पहली चीजें बाद में बता दी जाएंगी, लेकिन मेरा आग्रह है कि आप लोग ये कोर्स जरूर ज्वाइन करिए। हमारे हिंदी विभाग से डॉक्टर मुकुल शर्मा जी यह कोर्स आप लोगों को पढ़ाएंगे। बहुत ही निश्चित मानिए कि आनंद आएगा आप लोगों को, बहुत ही अच्छा लगेगा। अधिक कुछ न कहते हुए धन्यवाद आप लोगों का।
Thank you, Dr. Dhruv.
नमस्कार मैम।
Now for digital empowerment paper, we have Dr. Hari Singh from the Department of Electronics.
Is my screen visible, ma'am?
Yes, your screen is visible.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. This is Dr. Hari Singh from Electronics Department. department and the physics department also, we are going to float this paper, digital empowerment. We taught this paper in the last semester as well. So this paper is of 2 credits and there is no theory as such. So we will be only having the hands-on experience. As such, there is no eligibility criteria. Anyone from any stream, any medium can join this particular paper. As a learning objective, you will be, what is the need of digital empowerment? You will be understanding what is the digital world, how to communicate in cyberspace, what is cyber safety, what is cyber security, how to explore, collaborate, and communicate in this cyberspace. You will also be having the idea of digital India. As a learning outcome, you will be able to use, understand the digital world and the cyberspace, how to use ICT tools, how to use social platforms, how to use the digital services, various teaching learning tools, and privacy issues in the digital world, what are ethical issues and the security in the digital world. The course is divided in 4 units. As a part of unit in unit 1, you will be learning about DigiLocker, e-hospitals, BHIM, e-health campaigns, e-Pathshala, e-Kranti, electronic delivery, public utility portals, RTI, health, finance, income tax filing, education, and their needs and challenges. As a part of unit 2, you will be studying about social media, how to use electronic mail, how to use blogs, how to collaborate digitally, what is online learning, how do we share files using various platforms, how do we use messaging and video conferencing apps. In unit 3, you will be learning about data breach, online security, threats in digital world, blockchain technology, cyber attacks, online privacy, and various security initiatives, which are basically taken by Government of India. In the last unit, you will be learning about the ethics in cyberspace, ethics in digital communication, and etiquette. As a part of practical, you will be working in teams, you will be having field work, and as a part of the project also, you will be helping others, because the only way to help ourselves is to help others. So please join this course to spread and to get yourself aware and to spread the digital literacy among the vulnerable groups and marginalized sections of the society, like street vendors, domestic health, security guards, senior citizens, etc. Why should you join this course? To become a thoughtful, well-rounded, and a creative individual with a sense of responsibility and service towards the society and nation. Thank you. From our department, Dr. Neeru Kumar will be teaching this particular paper.
Thank you, Doctor. Yes. Okay, so next presentation is about the VAC course, Ecology and Literature. It is offered by Department of History, and Dr. Sunita Saikia is with us for the presentation.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes.
Yeah, hello everyone. I've just seen that the number of students is decreasing, and I do not want any of you to leave now, because to make informed choices, you have to listen to each and every presentation, okay? So I'll share my screen. Yeah.
Thank you.
So all you literature lovers out there, as you have heard, ma'am, I am Sunita Saikia from the Department of History, and I plan to offer this value addition course called Ecology and Literature. So it has 2 credits, and that means you will have 1 lecture class and 1 practical component. Okay. So if we look at the course objectives, the aim of this course is to raise awareness among the students about the current environmental crisis and the need to slow down the anthropogenic depletion of our natural resources. And this will be done through various stories, poems, and plays as planned out in your syllabus. And talking about the learning outcomes, it is expected that this course will make you all ecologically sensitive if you are not already, and you will realize the need to urgently intervene in matters of habitat destruction, deforestation, etc. So looking at the syllabus, if you see the theory component of your syllabus, we have 3 units. The first unit talks about negotiating environmental issues creatively. We have 3 write-ups here. we have a poem by William Wordsworth, then we have a play by Rabindranath Tagore, and we have another poem by G. Patel. In the second unit is an eco-critical literary representation by Mary Oliver, A.K. Ramanujan, and Maman Dai. The third unit has empathetic explorations and imaginative reenactments. We have plays like write-ups by Amitabh Ghosh, and there are two writings, poems by a Manipuri poet named Thangjam Ibo Pishak. So you see the syllabus try to be very inclusive regionally. They do not just have Western writers, but they also have people from across India, like from the West, we have G. Patel, from Northeast, we have Mamang Dai from Arunachal, and Thangjam Ibo Pishak from Manipur, and also from the South, we have A.K. Ramanujan. So as you can see, this is a very fun way of learning about ecology. And Thangjam Ibo Pishak's volcano, you cannot erupt. It's not just confined to ecological issues. It also talks about insurgency. Insurgency is something which is also harming people. Apart from our different ways of destroying the environment, we are trying to, we seek to dominate and control everything around us in different ways. So these are the things we'll be doing in our theory component. Then we come to the practical component. We would, undertake field visits, and we would retell the stories and poems to people in our neighborhood. And if we have a good number of students in the class, then we will be able to creatively reenact plays, which will, act it out in our college in the end of the semester maybe. And then we can also conduct tree plantation drives, and we can each adopt a plant and take care of it like parents take care of their children. So I would like to end my presentation with excerpts from a letter that was written by the Native American chief, Seattle, 1954, and then it was reprinted in a book named Recovering the World, Essays on Native American Literature. I remember this poem very vividly because my English teacher in class 6 had implanted this in our minds, and it goes like, the earth is our mother. Whatever befalls the earth, befalls the children of the earth. This we know, the earth does not belong to us. We belong to the earth. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Sunil. The next presentation. Next presentation is about the VAC course, Vedic Mathematics, Part 1, offered by Department of Mathematics. Dr. Monica Amina is with us for this presentation.
Good afternoon, everyone. Is my screen is visible?
Yes, your screen is visible.
Okay. Just a minute. Yeah. So good afternoon, everyone. Myself, Monica Meena from Department of Mathematics, and Department of Mathematics is offering Vedic Mathematics as their value-added course. So Vedic Mathematics has two components. One is for lecture and another is for practical. So Vedic Mathematics, basically in this semester we are offering Vedic Mathematics 1. For this there is no prerequisite, but Vedic Mathematics will have 4 components, and for Vedic Mathematics 2, 3 and 4, for 2 Vedic Mathematics 1 is prerequisite, for 2 it is 1 is prerequisite, for 3 2 is prerequisite. So you can study your Vedic Mathematics all your 4 semester as a value added course. So now we will understand about the course. So the course objective is to foster your love for mathematics and enhance your computational skill. With the help of Vedic Mathematics, you will able to understand, or you will improve your calculation skills, and with the Vedic Sutras, and we will introduce you to with the rich heritage of mathematical temper of our ancient India. So this is the syllabus for Vedic Mathematics 1. In the unit 1, we will have Vedic Mathematics, high speed addition and subtraction. So we will do addition and subtraction with the help of Vedic methods. Here are some methods mentioned here. In the unit 2, we will learn about the multiplication and division with the help of Vedic sutras. And in the unit 3, we will learn about the square. We will do square and cubes for numbers using Vedic formulas. And unit 4, we will learn about how in the Vedic culture they create their altars and all these things with the help of Vedic mathematics. So we will understand our today algebra and geometry with the help of Vedic mathematics. And these will be the reference book that we will follow. Thank you. So the outcome for this course will be you will improve your critical thinking, and you will appreciate the mathematical advancement of your ancient India. So how the ancient people use Vedic mathematics for their calculation, for construction of their basically the yag and all these things. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Monica. Next, VAC course is Constitutional Values and Fundamental Duties. It is being offered by Department of Political Science.
Good evening, ma'am. Am I audible?
Yes, Dr.
Yes.
Reddy.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. I'm sharing my screen. Good evening to all. This is Lakshmi Reddy from the Department of Political Science. As a part of the VAC course in this semester, we are offering constitutional values and fundamental duties. Yeah. So, as a part of the Constitution, everyone knows that Constitution is the supreme law of document in this country to it frameworks for the democratize the values, various types of powers, procedures to establish, to make it as a democratization of the institutions and make it as a set out we can get as fundamental rights as well as the directive principles and fundamental duties for citizens. So as a part of this course, we the various objectives of this to enrich the students with the knowledge and relevance of the Constitution and develop awareness about duties and values and making as a constitutionalism as a thought and as a practice. So after having this course, we outcomes are as follows: and understand the Constitution and its relevance, and appreciate the values and goals embedded in this Constitution, recognize the importance of fundamental duties enshrined in the Constitution, and apply the spirit of fundamental values and duties in everyday national life. So coming to the details of this course, we have one lecture and one practical. So as a part of internal assessment, I have clear information regarding 10 marks for various like internal test, internal assignment and attendance, and the practical assessment has given for 40 marks. So various activities involved in the practical assessment. At the end, there is exam and a practical viva also, and end semester exam is for 30 marks. So coming to the syllabus of the course, so the first unit is talking about the Constitution of India and introduction. It is talking about the various philosophical thoughts of Constitution that they were mentioned, like federal republic, rule of law, separation of powers, like sovereignty, socialism, democracy, and secularism. So they have covered liberal and Gandhian philosophical thoughts through this first chapter. So second one, it is talking about the constitutional values. Which one? It is the basic concepts. It includes the fundamental rights of the each and every citizen. So includes our justice. So third one is talking about the fundamental duties, which were giving the concept of as a part of citizen of India. We can what is the do's and don'ts for in the society. So how it has we are concerned about towards the society. So these are explaining through the fundamental duties which were suggested by the recommendation of Swaran Singh committee. So these were reflecting in the third unit. So these are the contents and as the details of my practical course. So this subject is dealt with Dr. Durgesh Kumar, Department of the Political Science. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Reddy.
Yes, ma'am.
The next presentation is about the VAC course, Yoga, Philosophy and Practice. It is being offered by Department of Sanskrit. Yes, Dr. Vedanidhi is with us for the presentation.
Yes, ma'am. Can I? My screen is visible, ma'am?
नहीं, अभी नहीं है. आप एक बार शेयर स्क्रीन पे से प्रेस कीजिए.
हाँ, मैं कर रहा हूँ. ये
नहीं आया नहीं.
आया ना? स्ट्रेट के नहीं आ रहा है. अब आ गया मैडम?
हाँ जी, हाँ जी. The screen is visible now.
क्लियर. योगा फिलॉसफी एंड प्रैक्टिस संस्कृत डिपार्टमेंट के द्वारा इसको शुरू किया गया है. मेरा नाम है डॉक्टर वेदनिधि. मैं इस पेपर को पढ़ाऊंगा. इसमें एक मिनट. इसमें 2 क्रेडिट्स है. इसमें एक लेक्चर होगा और एक प्रैक्टिकल होगा. तो इसमें बेसिकली क्या है कि योग क्योंकि आजकल बहुत प्रचलन है, इसमें ये कहा जाता है कि शरीर मन मतलब हमारा जो बॉडी है वो 2 चीजों से बना हुआ है, शरीर और मन, जिसको हम कहते हैं बॉडी एंड माइंड. इन दोनों का क्या करना है, संतुलन बनाना है, बैलेंसिंग करना है. बहुत बार क्या होता है कि शरीर यदि स्वस्थ नहीं है तो मन भी स्वस्थ नहीं रह सकता. यदि उदास है तो शरीर पर भी उसका बुरा प्रभाव पड़ता है. यानी शरीर और मन दोनों का जो है संतुलन बना रहना ही स्वस्थ है. हम कहते हैं ना आपका स्वास्थ्य कैसा है. स्व मतलब अपनी जगह, स्थ मतलब रहना. तो अपनी जगह मन और शरीर का संतुलित रहना ही स्वस्थ है. अब इसमें क्या क्या है कि आसन, प्राणायाम और ध्यान. ये जो आसन है ये शरीर के लिए, प्राणायाम ये भी शरीर और मन दोनों के लिए, और ध्यान जो है ये सिर्फ मन को कंसंट्रेट करने के लिए. इन तीनों का हम लोग प्रयोग करते हैं, आसन, प्राणायाम और ध्यान, जिससे हमारे शरीर और मन दोनों ही स्वस्थ हों. तो इसमें जो है कुछ आसन है जैसे सूर्य नमस्कार है, और भी कुछ आंखों के और कुछ गर्दन के आसन, कुछ सिलेक्टेड आसन कराएंगे. सारे आसन नहीं कराने हैं, कुछ सिलेक्टेड जैसे सूर्य नमस्कार है, और भी कुछ गर्दन के, कुछ आंख के, कुछ सिलेक्टेड हम लोग कराते हैं. जैसे कुछ कुछ आसन ऐसे हैं जैसे खाना खाने के बाद कुछ आसन को वज्रासन पे बिठा देते हैं, जिससे कि वो हम बताएंगे क्यों वो बैठना जरूरी है, जिससे कि हमारी पाचन तंत्र जो है वो स्वस्थ रहता है. अब उसके बाद जो है कुछ प्राणायाम भी, नाड़ी शोधन आदि कुछ प्राणायाम है, उसको भी हम सिखाते हैं. और उसके बाद ध्यान है. और ध्यान के भी कई उसमें है कि आप भ्रू मध्य रेखा, 2 आंखों के बीच में जो भ्रुकुटी है उस पे ध्यान रखना है, या फिर नासिकाग्र जो नाक के आगे जगह है उस पे ध्यान रखना है, जो हमारे सांसें चल रही हैं उस पे ध्यान रखना है. इस पे हम लोग कॉन्सेंट्रेट करने का भी हम लोग ये सिखाते हैं. तो इसमें जो और कुछ ये जो जितना भी योगा हम कहते हैं योगा, वो एक्चुअली ये कहाँ से लिया गया है, योग दर्शन नामक दर्शन से लिया गया है, जो कि पतंजलि ऋषि ने बनाया है. तो उनके भी कुछ 1-2 सूत्र उसके बारे में भी हम लोग पढ़ेंगे. ये संस्कृत विभाग के द्वारा इस प्रोग्राम को हम कराएंगे. धन्यवाद.
Thank you, Dr. Vednidhi. It is going to be a very popular paper, I guess. आजकल तो लोग पैसे देके योगा करते हैं. Next is the VAC course, Ethics and Culture. It is being offered by Department of Sociology.
Hello. Yes, ma'am. Can you hear me?
Yes, Dr. Satish.
Okay. So screen is okay? Hello.
Screen is not yet shared. Screen is not.
1 second. Now?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Good evening, everyone. This is Satish from Department of Sociology. Under VAC course, we are offering ethics and culture. Ethics and culture is like most important domain that is being discussed in even in NEP, and for the past 1 decade, there is a strong proposal to include ethics education in every curriculum. So whatever it is, Department of Sociology is offering these things. Even it is national education policy is striving its best to accommodate ethics paper in every curriculum possible. Now in our college, we are offering it as value-added course. One important objectives of this course, as we see, the course aims to help students explore ethical and cultural dimensions of their lives. Course provides a forum for students to pause, revisit their assumptions, and believe mindful of their thoughts, emotions, and actions. It gives students an opportunity to express themselves, inquire into the learning process they have been undergoing. So, to achieve these objectives, these are some what I should say units of syllabus that have been framed by Delhi University. So, basics of ethics. In this, we try to know what kind of socialization they have been undergoing. That could be how they were like grown, how interaction. It is a typical interaction. What kind of social background they are coming from, what kind of ethics they have been socialized. All these things will be interacted with student. And in the second unit, we have role of intelligence, reason, and emotions. We will be giving them a conflict resolution scenario and see how these kind of issues are being handled by students. So a kind of case study kind of thing. Destructive, constructive emotions, how he is responding to different kind of scenarios. By the case, it's a kind of lot of there will be a lot of case studies also to help the student to arrive at certain decisions where their ethics and culture play important role to come to such decisions. And in the third unit, cultivating inner values, ethics in the world of work and play. It is a kind of, this particular unit is full of applicative in nature. We would see whatever knowledge, whatever knowledge, what I should say, information as of date we have, we would try to say, show the students the discussion and debate that we reach till date with respect to the discourse of ethics, and then we train their minds, mindfulness, kindness. We of course there is a scenario of meditation. We would see what kind of best hobbies that student would inculcate in himself. So there is a window for them to rethink about themselves. In simple words, unlearning stereotypes and helping them to regain the good moral and ethical character. Apart from that, they would be allowed to see the originality of their culture that they are coming from, and self-discipline, integrity, commitment, creativity. These are all will be overseen through in the process. Next, work-life balance is one important discourse that will be that the student will be exposed to. This is a kind of stress world. In this, how the culture can be remodified to help them to balance work and life. And unit, yeah, last unit, the striving for better world and outreach activities. In this, we have certain important dimension. It's a kind of actually a practical kinds of thing. We would allow the student to engage in activities that are linked with community, say interacting with a fruit seller, or engaging in certain community service. So we would let the student engage with society in one or the activity and prepare a kind of report. How is the system? What kind of culture do you see? What are the important ethics one has to follow when they are in interaction with social public domain, outside how one has to conduct oneself. So in the outreach activities, all those things will be looked up. And after giving this kind of teaching, we would expect these learning outcomes to come. Explore perspectives on ethics in thoughts, words, actions. Evolve ethical decision making practices. understand the need for an ethical society and culture, of course, introspect, become conscious of and assess one's stance in life, cultivate empathy, tolerance, compassion, apply the values learned in the course to everyday life. These are the important outcomes that we would look students to. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Satish. For the last VAC course which we are offering for this semester, it is Fit India. It is being offered by Department of Chemistry. Do we have anyone from Department of Chemistry for the presentation? Raise your hand, please. Anyone from Department of Chemistry? Harshvardhan. Dr. Harshvardhan? Dr. Harshvardhan, are you with us?
Hello, I'm audible?
Yes, you are audible.
My screen is visible?
Not yet sharing.
Now it is visible?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so myself, Harshvardhan Meena from Chemistry Department. We are offering Fit India. And this paper is actually, we can relate with the Fit India movement. And this movement was started, or you can say inaugurated, as the Fit India movement on August 29, 2019 by Honorable Prime Minister. So this paper objectives are to foster physical activities by involving students in sports and yoga, recognize the significance of maintaining a well-balanced diet, and to cultivate abilities related to self-discipline, self-assurance, collaboration, and team dynamics or teamwork, and to promote fitness as a joyful activity. Now the syllabus, so we have 4 units. So unit 1 is participation in physical activity. So here in this unit, we have yoga and some exercises. So in unit 2, we have health related fitness and their component. So here we talk about body mass index and other parameters. Third unit includes nutrition and fitness. So here we have some fitness test and about nutrition. And unit 4 is about sports physiology and psychology. So here in this unit, or this unit includes the mental fitness also. So here we talk about the mental fitness. Now, the outcomes of this course. So this syllabus offers a practical approach towards our physical health and fitness, underlining the significance of incorporating physical activity into our lives in a meaningful and engaging manner. In this syllabus, the emphasis is on the practical application of the concept during our practical and practice hours. It is not just about theoretical knowledge, it's about experiencing the benefits of an active lifestyle. In this course, by engaging in physical activity and about learning about nutrition and encouraging sportsmanship, we are not only gaining knowledge, but also embracing a way of life that will benefit our present and future. So this is about Fit India. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Harshvardhan. So we are done with presentations about all the 12 VAC courses the college is offering to the first semester students. Students, please go through the video again. If you want any more information, we have shared the contact details in the chat box. If you have any further queries, you can contact the concerned teacher, concerned department. And with this, I just want to thank all the teachers who took out time from their busy schedule. Some were there in the labs, busy in labs, but still they came and introduced about the paper, the main objective, theme, and learning outcomes of various VAC courses. I'm sure it will help students to choose their preferences wisely. I thank my coordinators, Dr. Rajbir Kaur, Criteria 1 coordinators, Dr. Rajbir Kaur, Dr. Jhansi, Dr. Arpita, for helping coordinating this event. I thank the system administration, especially Mr. Naveen at backend. And thank you all the students for coming and attending this orientation. Thank you very much. Please do fill the attendance and feedback form.
Thank you, Deepti ma'am. Can we ask all the faculties to just put on their cameras for a group photograph? Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Thank you to all the teachers. And also thank you to our coordinator, Dr. Deepti ma'am, and also the co-coordinator team, Dr. Arpita and Dr. Jhansi. And also thanks to the ICT staff and their support to us always. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Dr.